What's going on, everyone? My name is Scorpion and welcome to the official coach reveal for Battle Hub Draft League Season 6. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. 6 seasons already, bro. But we are here with the official coach reveal. It is hype. We're going to be going over all the returning and new coaches that are going to be participating with us in the low tier format of Battle Hub Draft League Season 6. I've got my lovely team of commissioners here with me. I'm going to walk through all of them. I've got nothing else to say apart from little disclaimer. We had more signups than we had spots for the league. So if you did not get picked for to play in this league, we do apologize. It was very tough because we had a lot of really good signups. But we do hope that if you were not chosen, that you can still continue to enjoy the league alongside us in the server, and that I'll also give you a great shot at getting in next time. Because believe me, Battle Hub Draft League is not going anywhere. With that out of the way, though, let's waste no further time, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to our first coach, which for the first time in 6 seasons is not myself, but it is a fellow champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Anastasia, the Season 3 Battle Hub Draft League champion. I'm very excited to see her return. She was like I said, the winner of Season 3. I played her in the finals then, and she bested me to take the trophy, and she also played very, very well in Season 4. She's a very, very seasoned battler, also a big VGC expert, so she's definitely experienced in both formats, and I respect that. And I hope she appreciates the Lunala logo that I fought hard for last season. But yeah, welcome back, Anastasia. I'm very excited to see if you can show us what a BHDL champion is made of. And hope you have a good time. But without further ado, there's more. So let's move right along to the second coach, which is
none other than yours truly, Brandon P, which is actually me. Dang, I'm actually introducing myself. Wasn't expecting to do this, but hey, we're here. And I'm happy to be here for Season 6 of the BHDL. And as you guys can imagine, this is only 2 coaches. There's a lot more to go.
Alright, people, the third coach is not going to be me. It's actually going to be a Praetor, coach of the McChesney Park Slowpokes. This man has been in so many draft leagues, I don't even know who can keep count of them. But he co-founded the BHDL alongside Beardo, and he was a quarterfinalist in Season 1. Was in Seasons 1, 2, and 5. And listen, he's just here for the fun of the game. He doesn't really care about making playoffs this season. The biggest thing he's concerned about is having fun and testing the player or the skill level of the new coaches here. So with that being said, let's get on to coach number 4.
And indeed, coach number 4 is in fact not myself, Captain B-Nard, even though I am here and returning for these videos once again after taking sort of a back seat in the last season. But it's lower tier this season. I love lower tier, so I am back in a greater capacity and happy to introduce the next coach, which is King Burra and the Italian Inkies. So you guys may remember King Burra was a quarterfinalist last season here. That was the first season he participated in the Battle Hub Draft League. And of course, he says that he is just here for amazing battles, great content, and making some new friends. So good to have him back for the second time here in the BHDL. But speaking of returning coaches, we have another very seasoned BHDL coach on the way.
absolutely. We have another big BHDL veteran, another fan favorite of a lot of people, and mine specifically. You know him, you love him. It's the notorious HIM, or as I have notoriously said in the past, the notorious HYM. He is from Brooklyn.
There it is.
He is from Brooklyn. He only knows one way, the Brooklyn way, and that is spreading love. He is an absolute BHDL veteran with his very nice new logo, the Brooklyn Baxcaliburs. And HIM is going to give it his best shot once again. He's, again, like I said, we know him, we love him for spreading all the love. He checks out all the videos. He's a very avid competitor, and we can't wait to see what he does in the upcoming low tier season. No Baxcalibur this time, but maybe he drafts the pre-evolution Arctobax. Very excited to see that. But yeah, welcome back, HIM. Welcome aboard. And with that being said, we've got another fan favorite returning coach who I'll give over to Brandon to introduce.
And this other fan favorite is none other than your coach of the California Trailblazers, none other than Pokemaster of the 88s. He has made playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. He's made playoffs every single season except for one so far in the BHDL. He's definitely going to be looking to get past his quarterfinals curse, because it's kind of where he's stuck. He's like remember last season, it was like him and Beardo. One of them was going to make it past the quarters for the first time in BHDL. One of them wasn't. Unfortunately, it wasn't him, but I know he still has he definitely has what it takes to make it to a finals. He's really skilled coach, and he also wanted everyone to know, and it should be no surprise, but he despises the whole Dunsparce line with a passion, with all his heart. Like, every ounce of his heart goes towards hating this Pokemon. Why? I don't know. But he hates it. But he's a great competitor. Love to have him here. And of course, there's more coaches that need to be introduced, such as...
Next up, we have DRVR, coach of the Fear Rippers. They were a first-time coach last season in Season 5 when we had all the Ubers. And listen, they got real close to making playoffs. Like, they were just behind Al by like 4 or 5 differential points. So, very strong player. So, we're going to see how they do this season. They said they're going to try to do their best, learn, and have as much fun as possible. So, with that, let's bring it on to our next coach.
That's right. And speaking of Al, he is in fact returning this season. Abomination, coach of the ABCDEFG Athabasca Miltanks. So, as you can see, he was a semifinalist and quarterfinalist in the 2 prior seasons. He competed here, seasons 4 and 5, and he just wants you all to know that he is in fact Canadian. Like, that's real exotic or something. But I digress. He is a good guy, a good friend, and we're happy to have him back on board here for season 6. But enough of the old faces. I think now coming up, Scorpion is going to have a brand new face to show all you guys here in the BHDL.
Absolutely. As you guys know, we always try to welcome at least a couple of newcomers every single season, and this season is no exception. As a matter of fact, this season we might even have a few more than usual. But let's introduce the first one, which is going to be Fornabil. I hope I said that right. First of all, I love your team logo. I'm a very big fan of Regieleki. He is the coach of the City Powering Reggies. Nice little police Regieleki there. Like we said, he is a newcomer to the BHDL. I believe I have battled him a couple times already, though, both through Wi-Fi, and he's also appeared on the channel of the big man Just Weavile that has brought us together. And a fun little fact about him is that his username is almost always misspelled. He even misspelled it himself in-game in Pokemon Violet, so that's going to look very, very funny on the dock. But I'm sure Fornabil is no person to underestimate. Welcome in, friend. I hope you have a good time. And with that said, there's more. So let's move it right along to the next coach.
And another new coming coach that we have coming in here for the first time ever. Well, I guess that's what newcomer means, though. But anyway, the coach is Zeus. He's coach of the fire gods of Anubis. This is his first time in the BHDL, but this isn't like his first draft. I've actually been in a few drafts with him. He's I think it's fair to call him a veteran draft player. From what I can remember, he's a pretty good competitive player. Pretty sick logo, by the way, too. Like, we love the Lucario around here. We just love to see the Lucario. But yeah, if there's one person I feel like might take the BHDL by a storm this season, it's definitely this guy. So, looking forward to seeing what Zeus provides for the league, and hopefully we get to battle.
One thing he didn't provide, I got to cut you off, Brandon, because one thing he didn't provide to us was actually a quote we could use for the slide here. So I went ahead and took the liberty of creating that quote for him, because I feel like that's what Zeus would say. So there it is right on the screen.
I was wondering about that, because I couldn't remember reading it from the sign-up form.
No, I made that out of thin air because he didn't have one. So I was like, he didn't want to write one. All right, well, I'll write one for him. So there you go.
That sounds a lot cooler than blank space, so there you go.
I swear it does. But of course, there's more new coaches that need to be introduced. There's at least one more new coach that you guys have, probably someone you guys are already familiar with.
There is one more new coach, and that coach is my GOAT, Danger Dave, finally coming to the Battle Hub Draft League. This man was the champion of the original Battle Hub League back like 4 years ago that I competed in. And he was an awesome battler. He was like my rival back in the Sword and Shield era. We had so many Wi-Fi battles together. He loves battling and recording. And he's finally back from his hiatus. He's been uploading a lot more casual Wi-Fi battles. So I'm very hyped to see how he does in BHDL. With that being said, let's get into some more returning coaches.
That is correct, everybody. And coming up next, we have another seasoned BHDL veteran that is none other than Arcaniner and his West Texas Arcanines. So, As you can see, he is a former one-time quarterfinalist here in the BHDL. He participated in the first 4 seasons of BHDL, although he was absent last season, and he wasn't sure if he was going to actually be chosen to come back this season, but rest assured, we are happy to have you back, buddy, and we're looking forward to seeing what you can do in this lower tier situation. So, but speaking of BHDL veterans, we have a couple more of those coming your way, and the next one is another big one.
For sure, we love seeing West Texan gentleman RK9 back, but we're gonna take another trip back over the ocean, back to the down underland of the Netherlands. We have our rep, seasoned BHDL veteran, participated in seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have Stefan coming back after a break from season 5. Welcome back, buddy. Stefan has participated, as like I said, in 4 seasons so far. He has also made quarterfinalist once, which was in season 2, I believe, and he has definitely been on the grind. He's been in a lot of leagues since then, like lower tier, other Ubers leagues, standard leagues. Stefan is definitely someone who keeps on that practice and is keeps up the grind. So I'm very excited to see what Stefan can do this season. And buddy, you are repping the Netherlands for me here, so do me proud. I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you can get it done. But with that said, there is definitely still more to show, so let's move on to coach number 14. That is going to be
14. 14. No one told me we were doing 14 coaches. I thought we were like stopping at 13 and just oh
That's crazy. We're stopping on a number.
Yep.
You know what? You guys are right. We do have 3 more coaches, and the first of those 3 coaches is none other than the laziest of boys, Lazy Boy, coach of the Sleeping Laxingtons. He's a coach who you can never just count this guy out, because if you try to, he's going to just beat you. He's beaten some. What's crazy? He hasn't made playoffs in the BHDL yet, but yet he has beaten a lot of like the great coaches of the BHDL, I guess you could say. Like, for example, like Biradu, Raymond. He's gotten the best of me before. Like, he's definitely a guy you can never count out. Like his name suggests, the Sleeping Laxingtons. You can never sleep on them, otherwise they will probably put you to sleep instead. Looking forward to what Lazy has going for this season. And also, I just want to say in advance, thank you for all the logos you've been giving us, because the logos are always fire, and pretty sure everyone here appreciates them for sure. But anyway, there's more coaches, because next
up we have Cody, who is returning from season 5, the coach of the Montreal Magnet Bombs. I just battled them actually in a regular Wi-Fi battle, and they are a very solid coach. They're always keeping up with all the tier shifts and the moving around. They're always keeping us updated. So love to see him here in BHDL. Obviously very active in the regular Battle Hub server. And they like using naming themes for their draft teams. I do as well, whether it be like One Piece or Beyblade or things like that. So with that, we have one final coach. Who is it going to be?
That is the big question, and the answer to that question is, drum roll please, well, you don't need one, you get the idea, it is going to be me, myself, and I, Captain B-Nard. Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard here, returning to competition this season in the Battle Hub Draft League after my break that I took last season. So, of course, I am one of the commissioners here in the BHDL. I am a former 3-time semifinalist, and also participated in seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Really happy to be back this season. The break was necessary, but I am excited to be back. As you guys know, lower tier Pokemon is really my go-to, and I am excited to be back participating once again. And all I can say to sum all that up for everybody, simply put, Cap is back.
Sir, welcome back, Captain B-Nard, and that is going to round it up. That is 16 coaches. Once again, we hope you enjoyed that little coach reveal. Again, if you did not make it in, our apologies, because we had a very stacked roster of people to choose from, but I believe we do have a very nice schedule of opponents here that are going to go head-to-head once the season starts. But, as our tradition, this is not the only part of this video. We've also got a draft order to go through, and this is going to determine who will get what pick. There's a lot on the line here with this lower tier league, so we'll see you guys there. Alright y'all, welcome back, and we are here with the draft order. Now, before we get into this, let me very briefly and quickly explain how this works. We have a Wheel of Fate right in front of us here, and this wheel is completely randomly generated and is going to decide in what order the coaches get to pick their Pokemon. Whoever the wheel lands on first is going to get first pick in our season and gets to pick their first Pokemon for their team off the completely, full draft board with no snipes possible. And whoever it lands on after that will obviously remove the name. Whoever it lands on after that gets to pick after that, and so it just keeps on going. And that will be the draft order for the first round. And then once we get through the first round, it obviously goes back in reverse. So if you are the 16th coach, you get the wheel pick, and you get to pick twice in a row, and then it goes back to 15, 14, etc. So there is a lot on the line here, but I think especially in a low tier format where there's a lot of strong Pokemon available, I think it's actually might be more beneficial to sort of be in the middle or towards the end, and there's not that much pressure because there's no Dragapult up for grabs, for example. So I think it's going to be an interesting dynamic. But I've once again got the commissioners here. Anything you guys want to say before we get into this?
I'm
Guys.
hyped, let's get it.
Guys,
I think you explained it pretty well. The stakes are high, and I'm excited to see where everybody falls on that list.
for anyone that's wondering, this is 100% rigged. Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Oh, that's
rigged.
right.
Let's see if
I forgot to
Brandon
mention.
can get out of last place.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I was
all
going
we
to say we forgot to mention that this is rigged, even though we say it's not. But
Yep.
you know,
Got the order from last season here, and of course, Brandon is chilling there at number 16.
Brandon has
Although,
literally
you know what,
never been. Brandon has literally never been below number 14, I believe, or at least
yes, that is true.
very.
But I was going to
rarely.
say, now that a bunch of you guys are not participating, the wheel might not actually be rigged this season because a lot of you guys aren't.
Yeah,
It might actually be for the first time ever a legit spin. So
Yep.
In that wheel, Scorp.
Yep. No, we're going for it. We're gonna see if we can break the curse of Brandon being last. And yeah, we have nothing else to say. I wish everyone a very, very good season, and let's spin the wheel for the first time. Let's see who gets first pick in BHCL Season 6. It is going to be West Texan gentleman RK9er with first pick of the draft board. Congratulations, my friend.
Let's go.
it's nice. Well, interested to see what he does with that. I don't think he's ever been that high up on the wheel.
He's been pretty high. He was second
I
pick.
think it was like 2 or 3.
He was second
Yeah.
pick in
Was he
season
second
3.
pick?
In season 3, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
ignore me. I don't know what I'm
number
talking about then.
I know. I think it
But
was
number 1.
Yeah, it was third pick, I believe, because it was in season 1. Because in season 1, season 3. Because in season 3 it was first. It was it Silver that participated with this pick? I can't even remember.
I don't
Oh
remember.
no, sorry,
I
it was
didn't even remember
Beardo.
he
Sorry,
was that high
it
up.
was Beardo. Sorry, Beardo picked Excadrill, then it was Rolder, and then Arcanine. So it was third pick. Sorry.
There you go.
All right.
Still though, first pick, that's pretty big.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to see what he does with it. Let's spin that wheel again and let's see who gets pick number 2. Always very exciting, very nerve-wracking. Ooh, it's going to be close, it's going to be close. It's going to be the laziest of boys, Lazy Boy, getting pick number 2. Don't believe he's ever
There you
been
go.
high up either, so there you go. Have fun with that, friend. I'm wondering if
gonna
he's going to go
say
for
that, but
Snorlax
then
first.
After making them sweat for waiting in their coach reveal, at least they get number 2 here.
Absolutely.
There you go. He makes up for it.
Yep. All right, spinning the wheel once again. Here we're going to look at number 3 this time. Who is that going to be? That is going to be... I'm pretty sure this person had the same spot last time. Pokemaster88 in spot number 3. Congratulations, buddy.
Yo, they did. Yes, season 5, they were number 3.
Yep.
Interesting.
Wow.
So there you go, folks.
He's
It is rigged.
he's set up for success.
There you go, folks. It is still rigged. There you go. All right. Move you off the list, and let's head right along to the 4th pick here. Spinning the wheel, getting later on as we go. That is going to be another close one. It's going to be King Bara at number 4.
Ooh.
Still very early on.
They were number 1 last time, but still early.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, he had the 2 seasons in a row. Pretty lucky.
Absolutely. He's getting good. All right, let's move you off the list. Pick number 5. Let's pick up the pace here a little bit. Pick number 5 is going to be... This wheel keeps on teasing me. It's going to be DRVR. 2 Season 5 veterans next to each other at number 5.
Nice.
Much higher than last time. They were 13 before.
Yep. All right, and then I think that's going to be pick number 6, is it now? And then we're going to head into the middle batch of 7, 8, 9. It'll be a very fun one. So 6th is going to be the notorious HIM. Another veteran of, I think, the latest ones. So I think he might actually be very happy with this one, too.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I
15
think he
last
usually
time.
picks later, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Although, except for season 2 when they were number 1.
Oh yeah, true. He got
yes.
he got the Dragapult back then. All right, now we're gonna head into the middle spot. This is usually not where a lot of people want to be, but I reckon you can make it work this season, especially with the way that the draft board is spaced out. But yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, this is the middle of the pack is not my favorite spot by any stretch, so that means it's going to be me probably.
It is
Or
not.
get-
We're gonna get the first.
Get my boy Brandon up here
It is,
somewhere, please.
Oh yeah, we still haven't gotten Brandon. It's gonna be Zeus, our first newcomer at pick number 7.
Nice, nice.
Is it not a bit of a tradition that newcomers get middle spots in our league, or is that wrong? Might be wrong.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Mario Man
50-50
was number
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they're middle, sometimes they're early. I feel like.
Yeah. All right.
I was about to say, what was King Burrow last season?
He
He
was
was number 1,
number
right?
one last
number
season.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This
Yeah.
is going to be true middle of the pack. Here we're going to look at spot number 8. If this goes to B-Nard, I'm going to laugh.
I'm gonna cry.
It is not. It is going to big old Cody over here. Oh, it was nearly on you, B-Nard. It was one roll away, but it was Cody.
No. Cody Rhodes taking the bullet for me. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So Cody's number 8. Let's move right along to spot number 9. So that's half the list gone. 8 entries and 8 people off the list.
Still no Brandon.
Still no Brandon. Yep. Spot number 9 is going to... Ooh, very close, very close. Danger Dave at spot number 9.
Danger Dave might go. Let's
Arguably.
go.
Arguably the worst spot on the draft board, in my opinion.
Hey,
Spot
listen,
number
he's gonna
9.
make it work.
He's gonna make
He's
it
gonna
work.
make it work.
I'm sure of it.
Very
Yep.
well.
Listen, I had number 12 or.
Dude, I swear
Let
down.
me see.
give
I
us
was at
Brandon.
number 9. I was at number 9 last season. If I can do it, he can do it.
Oh yeah, that's
There you
true
go.
actually.
And I got.
If I'm not
Speed.
mistaken, I think I was number 9 in season 2. And that was like my best season, or something like that.
Oh, I think you might.
There you
be,
go.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that because I vividly remember the doc, and I think your team was like somewhere in the middle there. All right,
Proving those statistics wrong. Love it.
absolutely. All right, move on to the next one. I think this is spot number 10. Yeah, this is spot number 10. That is going to be Stefan
All right.
at number 10.
I feel like he's
Go.
usually toward the middle of the pack, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, I could. I
Yeah,
could,
this is usually about where he is.
I could swear down the number 10 is like has some connection with Stefan. I could swear it was at least number 10 in another season before. I don't know why.
He's always
I
between
think maybe
like 10 and 13. I feel like
Yeah.
whenever he plays.
Exactly. All right. Spot number 11. Lucky number 11. No, sorry. 12's lucky number. Sorry, 11. We're going into 11 here.
Yes.
Wheel, don't
I
do
think
it to
they're
me.
branding
Don't do it
as
to me. Okay, he didn't do it to me. Brandon, it is finally your turn. 11.
Let's go!
This is still
You're not
rigged.
last.
This-
You're not last.
You're not last.
Close enough.
buddy. Hey, this is improved.
Would you rather be last or would you rather be 11th?
Honestly, last.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
the
made
wheel.
last work really well last season. Your team was cracked despite getting sniped about a billion times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough getting last season because all the Ubers were gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, spin that wheel again. This is going to be lucky number 12. Let's see who gets this one. That is going to be the last of our newcomers, Fornabil, at number 12.
There you go.
Do something good with the buddy. All right, 4 more spots here left. We have 3 A's left, and then B-Nard. We have Anastasia, a Praetor, and
Oh,
Abomination.
snap!
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No, we still haven't picked B-Nard.
Yeah, no, B-Nard's still in here, and we also have
Wow.
the 3 A's. We have Anna, we have
3
Adam,
A's.
and Al. Anna, Adam, Al. Sorry.
There you go.
All right, move on to the unlucky number 13,
Lucky.
actually.
Yes.
Wheel keeps teasing, man. That is going to be Mr. Abomination at spot number 13.
There he goes. I'm sure he's going to be happy about that because he may be a little superstitious. So
Oh yeah, oof, that's not a good spot to be in if you're superstitious.
nah, he'll be. I think he'll do just fine. Wink, wink.
I'm sure of it. Yeah. All right. Final 3 here. We have
Getting
Anastasia.
toward the bottom of the pack.
We have Anastasia. We have Adam.
Yeah,
and we
at
have
this
B-Nard.
point, I guess he'd rather be at the wheel at this point.
Probably, yeah. But unfortunately for B-Nard, that is not the case because you are pick number 14.
Ah, God damn it.
You did.
Oh well, what can you do?
You did already get one. You did already get one wheel spot before, did you? No, like at season 2.
No, I don't think I've ever been on the wheel.
Yes, you have.
I was pretty close.
Oh, no,
I
you
was 15.
Sorry, you
one
were
of
15.
those.
Yeah, you were right. Sorry, it was Jack at the wheel, and then
Yeah.
you were the runner-up, I guess.
Yes. That's not too bad though.
All right, and then the final 2 is going to be between Anastasia and a Praetor. Let's see who gets 15th, and then obviously after that we'll have the 16th as well. And that is going to be a Praetor at 15th pick, and then we're going to remove him off the list and spin it one more time just to confirm Anastasia gets the wheel pick in BHDL Season 6. No Dragapult this time.
There you go.
I'm sure she'll be just fine.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, wasn't she like number 2 or 1 around there
I think
in
so.
her first season?
Well,
She got pulled.
Yeah, something like that.
both seasons she was very, very high up. All right, ladies and
Wow,
gentlemen,
so she's at
that
the
is
opposite end.
that is your draft order for BHCL Season 6. I hope you are happy with your spot. If not, nothing we can do about it, because there's, you know, it has to be a random RNG-related thing. But yeah, Brandon and
Indeed.
B-Nard, what do you guys think of your spots?
Man,
I don't think they're too happy.
No, honestly, you know what? So my philosophy in drafts is always, if you're not toward the beginning, you want to be at the end. So I'm pretty close to the end, so I'm not unhappy with that, I will say. But yeah, I'm okay with it.
Decent cores.
Yep.
Although it's funny because before we did this, I was thinking about it, of all the seasons I participated in, and I don't think my position has really had much of a bearing on where I placed anyways. So maybe
Yeah.
I'm just psyching myself out for nothing. But no, I would, if I'm not going to be toward the beginning of the wheel, I'd rather be toward the end. So
Yeah,
I'm okay with
you've literally had like almost the exact same placement most of these seasons, so it seems to me like draft placement just does not matter for you.
Yeah,
Same consistency every time.
pretty much.
And
Yes.
Then Brandon at 11th. Thoughts?
well, I mean, hey, it is my. So listen, when I played soccer, my jersey number was 11, so maybe this is a good sign. Maybe this is a
Hey.
good
Oh, there you
sign.
go.
Destiny. Maybe it's Destiny.
I think that is a good sign, actually.
Mate, get that reboot and get the W.
Round 1 reboot on its way.
Don't
Oh,
let anyone know.
Imagine
Gotta
that.
keep it a secret. Don't let anybody know.
A Terra reboot. They can Terra this time. I could always Terra, but now it's, you know, one of the actual mons you want.
It might actually be value.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's Libero Terra reboot. Are you kidding me? That's broken, guys.
That's
Come
broken.
on.
Even though Libero literally deactivates when you Terra, but that's besides the point.
Besides the point.
But just a fun fact about reboot I have learned. Choice bandit reboots are not bad in this format, but that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
My man's cooking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed that coach reveal and the draft order. We certainly hope you're looking forward to this season as well. I'm sure it's going to be a good time. Thank you to all my commissioners for helping with this video. And yeah, I wish everyone a very, very good season. You guys have any closing thoughts?
Nah. I'm just ready to get this draft started.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
With a grip?
I'm excited to see what this new season brings, and ready to start this draft within the next day. Let's see where it goes.
I was going to say, we literally start drafting tomorrow. Time will be posted later on the Discord, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. We hope you enjoyed it. To a good season of BHDL, and I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace out.